Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree. Today it is time to try on all of the No7 makeup that I bought. I bought a bunch of their gift sets, all with my own money, bought these at Walgreens, and I did a little haul the other day where I just kind of showed you everything I got, and I opened it and unboxed it, and today we're going to try most of it on. I'll try to use as much as I can, but some of them overlap. Like I have two eyeshadow palettes, so I'm only going to use one today. But I'm going to use some stuff from the Shimmer and Glow set. This comes with a really cute eyeshadow palette, a highlighter, and a lip product. The eye collection set comes with a liquid eyeshadow, a mascara, an eyeliner, and a cream eyeshadow stick. And then I also bought the travel brush set, which came with these little brushes here, so I'm going to try to use all of these. I also bought the palette. This is on its own as a separate little thing. And I think I'll do a separate video on this palette because I have two palettes, you know, so stay tuned for that one. But I'm going to try to incorporate as much of this stuff as I can into this video today. I did put on eye primer already, the Morphe eye primer, my all-time favorite. And we're going to start with eyes because I don't know anything about this palette. I don't know if it's going to give me some fallout. Let me clear some space here. Oh, and I also put on the lip glaze. This came in the palette video Shimmer and Glow set. This is a little lip glaze. It just feels like a nice little lip gloss. It has a tiny bit of color. Nothing too crazy, which is what I like because I don't really like color in my lips too much. Feels good, not sticky, no scent or taste, which is always a plus. So let's pull out this little palette. This is a palette from the Shimmer and Glow set. And it's really nice, really sleek. And one thing I didn't notice when I was unboxing this is that they have a running theme with like this little celestial kind of design with stars and stuff. Like they have it on the packaging and on the actual products, which I thought was really nice. They also have it on the bag. This is the bag that the travel brushes came in. They have that same little design on here. And I just thought that was a really nice touch to kind of, you know, make a nice cohesive holiday collection. So this is the palette we're gonna use today. Really nice color selection here. Just a lot of neutrals, some mattes, some shimmers. They look really good. I haven't swatched them yet. And this palette came with a brush, so I'm going to try to use some of this. I'm going to try to use the brush today. Spit it out. I don't know what I want to do because I also want to try to incorporate that liquid eyeshadow and the cream eyeshadow stick. So I'm going to try. We'll try to incorporate as much as we can today. But this one comes with 4 shimmers, 4 mattes. And just a really nice basic range of shades. Let's swatch a few of these. I'm expecting them to feel really good. Just because the way that it looks, I feel like it's gonna look kind of like the L'Oreal La Palette Nude. I love that palette. And that's the kind of vibe I got from this one here. Those were the mattes on my fingers there. They feel really good. They feel quite nice, actually. Oh my god, look what I'm doing with these swatches. So there they are on the tips of my fingers. These are the shimmers, these are the mattes. Quite nice. You know what? I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, let's get going. I'm going to try to use this little brush as well. I'm just going to kind of bounce around in the palette and see how the shades perform. I don't like my mirror on that side. I just don't. I just don't. Okay, I gotta move the mirror. I don't like it on that side. And my cheeks are nice and rosy today. I literally just ate some hot soup. Like, I ate it and then I came in here to film this video. So my cheeks are, you know, looking a little rosy. This brush feels really nice. Just really soft, easy to use. And then I think I'm just going to kind of go to this one here, maybe this color, one of those shimmers on the lid. A little of the shimmer on the lid because I do want to use that liquid eyeshadow. But I'm going to go next to the one next to that little rosy brown. Looks nice and it's blending really nice. And this brush is really nice too. I think that's a really nice touch to throw in a brush with this palette. Nice. So that shade, I used this one right here. This is like a really rich looking rosy brown, and it's just the right amount of pigmentation. It's like perfectly pigmented where you could see it showing up, but it's not so pigmented that you have to like barely dip in. You still get the satisfaction of dipping in there, blending it. The shades are working really well together. I'm actually really enjoying this palette a lot so far. I'm gonna go to that dark one on the end. Just put some on the outer corner. Ooh, same thing with this one. It's just pigmented enough. The one I'm using right now is this dark brown one right here. It's just pigmented enough where it's gonna add some depth and dimension to the outer corner or wherever you choose to put it. But it's not a scary color to use. It's just enough to add that little bit of depth without overtaking your eye. But I'm sure you could be able to blend it up. Blend it. What? You should be able to build it up if you want to. Ooh, I like it. That's nice. Okay, let me just help this blend out all the colors. Something really easy, everyday, little darker outer corner. These colors feel really nice and they're blending really nice. I think this is a really good beginner palette. Let me see if I want to use that liquid eyeshadow. So the liquid eyeshadow I'm going to use is from the set called the Eye Collection. And this one comes in a really nice box, like one of those boxes you're going to want to save for some reason. And it comes with the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Mercury Shine. I did swatch this when I unboxed it and I was kind of like, I don't know, not loving it, but I don't know, it just kind of looked a little bit chunky, but maybe that was the swatch that I did, but there it is right there. Not a lot of color to it, just shine, shine, shine. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use a shimmer from the palette and then I'm gonna use that liquid eyeshadow like on the inner part of the lid, just so I can kind of incorporate a little bit more. I'm gonna try to pick up, oh no, uh-oh. That shimmer got hard pan right away, this one right here. And that is a pet peeve of mine because I prefer to put shimmers on with my fingers and I barely picked up any on my finger there. So my shimmers need to be able to go on with my finger because it's my preference. I feel like it works better. The brush, oh shoot. Uh-oh. Any of you guys have any tricks or tips on how to take off hard pan? That's very disappointing. So I'm not going to touch the other ones with my fingers then. I'm going to go into this other shimmer that's here in the middle with my brush. Oh yeah, that picks up amazing on a brush. Darn it. I really regret touching that one now because that's the one I wanted to use. But let's see how it goes on the lid. Oh my goodness. It looks awesome. This shimmer looks so good. It's sticking to the lid really, really nicely. Oh my goodness. I'm actually shocked, let me tell you. I think because that one right there, I got the hard pan so quickly, I was not expecting anything from this one. That looks great. It looks great and it stuck to the lid real nice. Picked up on the brush really nice. This is a ColourPop E3 flat brush. Wow, I'm shocked. I'm actually really shocked. This is real nice. I never like putting shimmers on with my feet with the brush. Usually because it just doesn't feel like it sticks correctly on the lid. The brush doesn't pick it up that nice. It's just my preference. Just gonna brush it. I'm just gonna blend it a little bit to get everything kind of looking a little more cohesive. That shimmer did give me some fallout, which is fine. I'm glad I did my eye makeup first. I love it. I really like it. So far, I like this palette a lot. Obviously, first impression. This one, kind of disappointed that I got hard pan because that one looks really pretty. But if you know how to take hard pan off, let me know. And just to kind of keep everything number 7, I'm going to use the number 7 Restore and Renew Multi-Action Serum Foundation. I love this. Definitely one of my favorite purchases of the year. I have a whole video on this. I'll link it down below in case you want to see a more in-depth review. But it is fantastic. It's fantastic. And none of these tools that came in the set I think will work to blend out foundation. So I'm just going to put this on and we'll try out some of those brushes with the bronzer and blush and stuff. I don't know if it's just because it's fall time, but this looks like it's really dark all of a sudden. Like, it looks like it's oxidizing really badly. And I only say I don't know if it's because it's fall, is, you know, usually you're not spending a lot of time in the sun, but I don't anyway. Like, I don't have a winter and summer foundation shade. It's just always the same all year. And this looks wrong all of a sudden. Very weird. That's odd. This is the shade Warm Ivory, and I feel like this has always been a really good shade match for me. Weird. I don't know. We're gonna make it work anyway. So I'm gonna use one of the brushes that came in the set. They're not labeled or anything. They all look like this. They're really cute. I guess I could show them to you, right? So in the little brush set, you get 4 brushes in this cute little like velour filling bag. And these are the 4 brushes you get. I completely forgot to use this for eyeshadow. I wanted to try this. A little tiny one, maybe I'll use it for the highlighter. And then these 3 that I feel like you could use like powder, bronzer. I'm gonna use this angled cut one for brush, for brush. I'm gonna use this one. This one got a little misshapen in the bag, I'm sure it was just smashed. I'm gonna use this one to put on some powder. My Too Faced multi-use complexion powder, my baby. I'm almost done with it. I'm going to finish this up by the end of the year, hopefully. Unfortunately, it is discontinued, so... or I'm pretty sure it is. I haven't seen it around. All the shades were going on sale. I'm hoping they're just redoing the packaging, which I don't even know why they would do that because it's perfect the way it is. And these brushes are really soft. They're really soft, but not so soft that you can't feel them. They just glide on the skin so nicely. I'm kind of freaked out about that foundation. Like, it's obviously a different color. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know what it is. All right, bronzer. I'm gonna use the Hard Candy. No, let's use something else. I used to have a No. 7 bronzer, but I just found the color took forever to build up. Maybe I'll try it again. I'm gonna use the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Dulce. Do they still sell this? I don't even know. It's a baked bronzer. It's really nice. And I'm just gonna use that same brush that I did with the powder. Gonna have to do a lot of bronzer here to match that face. Does that look better? It looks a little more matched, I think. I really like these brushes. I didn't use this one because I feel like they're exactly the same, just a different size. But yeah, I like it. Really soft, really just nice. And then highlighter, I'm going to use the No. 7 highlighter in the shade Heavenly Glow. This is the highlighter that came with the eye palette and the liquid eyeshadow set. And here it is. I did swatch that, so there's my little fingerprint there. And I'm going to use that tiny little brush that came in the travel set, and we'll just kind of see what we can do. I really like this color. It looks like a white gold. It's really pretty in a swatch. Oh my gosh, that's too concentrated with this little tiny brush. Sorry, little brush. You are not the man for the job today. It's too concentrated. Okay, let's see if I can blend that out. Shoot, it looks like it's like stuck right there where I put it. It's all right. I think it looks really pretty. It's just like a really nice white gold, and it doesn't have any undertone, like that gray undertone that sometimes like lighter highlighters can have. All right, highlighter on. I like it. I think it does need a little bit of like a buffing to kind of make it move around and look nicer. Cause like right just the first initial application, it kind of just looked like a foiled eyeshadow that I put on my face, which you could do totally, you know, do that and get a highlighter look out of it, but all right, highlighter on. I like it. I think it looks really nice. I think it goes nice with the eye look as well because it has that tiny bit of gold to it, and I really, really like it. It does take a little bit of buffing because I feel like right when I went with the initial application, it kind of like stuck there. But once I buffed it around, it looks really, really nice. And I can't see it sitting on top of my face either. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't have any number 7 blushes, so I'm just going to use what I've been loving lately, which is a discontinued product. It's the Too Faced Sweetie Pie Bronzer. I've been loving this as blush because it has like a bunch of red tones to it. Like it looks like a blush, but I've really been loving it. So I'm just going to put a little of this on. I should use the brush. I should use the brush. Okay. I forgot to use the brush already. You know when you just have brushes that are like an extension of your hand? So I'm going to use this angled travel brush. Really nice. I love an angled brush for blush. And I really like this one. Dang, I hope they bring back the brushes. This is really nice. They feel really good. These brows are just looking dumb today. I don't know. They're not cooperating. But we need to move on. So I'm going to get that brush that I used for the eyeshadow and just kind of work it here in the inner part just to kind of help it blend where I had concealer. Because sometimes the concealer kind of covers up a little eyeshadow there. And now let's move on. Have I forgotten anything? I think I've used everything so far. The liquid, who am I showing this to? The mirror? The liquid eyeshadow I'm going to use now. I think I'm just going to kind of do a little on the inner part just to kind of try it out and see what it looks like. I really like this eye. I really, really like the way it came out. That shimmer worked a lot nicer than I thought. Okay, I gotta try to maneuver this in there. Ooh. Oh, it's pretty. This is a really nice like topper kind of color. Because even in the swatch, it didn't seem to have a ton of pigment. And it just adds like a nice glimmer to the inner corner. I'm not sure if you can tell. I really, really like it. All right. A little on the other side. It just added this nice glimmer to the inner corner of the eye. Like I did it on the first, like maybe third of the eyelid. I like it. I like it more like this than I think I would like it as like a whole one shadow look. Just because the color, I think this is a really nice like topper thing. I'm all right. So far so good. Let's do a little eyeliner. This is the liner that came in the, what set was this one? The eye set. It's called Starry Sky, and it's a black liner, but it has some shimmer in it. I don't know if it's translating to the video, but it has some shimmer in it. Let's just throw it in the waterline. You can't really see the shimmer, of course, because it's in the waterline, but I think even then, I'm not going to do like a huge thick line, like enough to see. Anyway, let me do some on the upper lid. I never ever do eyeliner on my upper lid anymore. I don't even know how to do it. That looks okay. I just don't do a lot of black liner on my upper lid anymore because it really accentuates the shape of my eyelids, and they're both different shapes. I think most people is. Cool. I've never tried a number 7 eyeliner. It doesn't say anything about it being long wearing or anything like that. What else do I have? Oh, I have the Galactic Gold eye crayon. Let's try this. I did plan for this like inner corner maybe as like a bright highlight, and then the lower lash line as well. I should swatch it for you first. It's a really light color. It's right here. It's definitely, I think, more like an accent color, or if you just want a nice, just all over shimmer on your lid, like just a little something. Oh yeah, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. Just a nice light shimmer. Let me twist it up a little bit. Little on the inner corner. I think I'm going to do a little darker eyeshadow on the outside corner though, on the lower lash line. Just to kind of bring it all together. All right, and we're done. I think the last thing is mascara. I'm pretty sure I used everything else that was included. Let me put a little bit more of this lip glaze on. It's in the shade Heavenly. just for effect. All right, I love it. So I was gonna say I have high hopes for this mascara, but I think I just have hopes. Like I just want it to work. I want it to work because I have a lot of eyeshadow on, a lot of like glitzy stuff going on. So I hope this gives me like some va va voom lashes. This is the Full 360 Nourished Panoramic Lashes. And the reason I say I just have hopes for this rather than high hopes is because it's just a brush style that I don't really like. Like it's, how do I swatch this? Swatch this. How do I... It's a plastic bristle brush, which is fine, but it's that hourglass shape that I just don't really like. I don't know. Is it even plastic? It feels like it's plastic and natural bristles, which is interesting. And they included the shade Black. And it's just so big. This is too big of a brush. I'm gonna eat my words. I'm gonna eat my words. This is looking so nice, just with one little coat. Okay, okay, number 7. Okay, you know what? I think it's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna put this on the lower lashes because this brush is just way too big to get on the lower lashes. But I do want some lower lashes because okay, no. All right, other side. I'm gonna eat my words. This mascara is looking so good, and I didn't have to build it up like crazy like I thought I was going to. I just did 2 coats, and I'm kind of just touching up a third real quick to get like the tips of the lashes. Try and make them look a little longer. Let me get a little closer. So here is the finished makeup. I haven't put on lower lash mascara yet, but I think I kind of like everything just being on the top lashes. Eyeshadow looks really nice. Mascara, I'm really liking it. Really, really like it a lot, actually. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't think I'm gonna do any lower lash mascara. So let's wrap it up. So as far as the Shimmer and Glow set, I like everything in here. I really like the palette. I obviously didn't use every single color, but if the other colors are any indication, they're all just gonna be like buttery, smooth, easy to blend. The colors go well together. Like they gave you a really good selection of colors. Only thing, I touched that one with my finger and immediately got hard pan. But the other shimmer picked up really nice on the brush, so I think they did a great job with the palette. The liquid eyeshadow, oh no, the lip glaze was in this one. I like it. It's nice. Non-sticky, not greasy, no taste, no smell, just a nice little shine and a tiny, tiny hint of color, which is what I like. And then the highlighter I think was really nice. Does take a little buffing though to make it look like it's natural, but no big deal for that one. I like it. I think it goes really well with the eyeshadow and just the overall look. So yes, I really like this one for 25 bucks. I think that's a really good value. So the next set was the eye collection. I really like this one. The mascara actually shocked me. Of course, all of this is first impression, so I don't know how this is going to wear throughout the day, but I will put something right here on the screen actually just to say how everything wore, how the mascara wore. Did it transfer? Did the eyeshadow on the lower lash line fade? Did it last long? I don't know. The eyeliner, like, well, I'll do a little check-in here on the screen at least. Then the eye crayon, the Galactic Gold eye crayon, exactly what I thought it was going to be, but I think it went really well with the eyeshadow palette. Just a nice little pop of glimmer on the lower lashes. I like it. Eyeliner, it's black eyeliner, is black eyeliner. A lot of brands have one. If it lasts long, like it's a long wearing liner, then it'll work. It'll work in my book. And then the liquid eyeshadow I really liked too. It was just like a nice little glimmery pop on the inner corner, and I really like it. Or like the inner third of the lid. These are the 2 sets I would recommend. I think every product was really nice, and I think that it was a really good value. I think they did a really great job with the makeup sets because I haven't seen them do makeup sets in a long time, and I think these 2, you can't go wrong. I think they're great. Great price, great value, and they're buy one get one half off right now at Walgreens. Not a sponsorship, just because I like it. And then the brushes are really nice too, but I think they're kind of expensive. I think they were 20 bucks for 4 of these brushes. Although really, really nice, and I don't think you'd be disappointed with them. I just think it's kind of a lot for 4 travel brushes. Like each brush costs $5, you know what I mean? I think that's kind of expensive, but they're nice, and I don't think you'd be disappointed if you got them. So yeah, that is it. That's everything that I got from number 7. I will try out the other palette in a different video, but I do have high hopes for this because that other one was really nice. But anyway, that is it. Let me know what you think. Would you buy any of this stuff? Have you tried it? Let me know. Yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.